Good morning everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Orcs Must Die Unchained. Today we're going for the master map Orcatraz. In the past, Orcatraz was pretty difficult in terms of the power time. They nerfed the power time, basically they increased it by 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now we have a lesser struggle with it. It's not as big anymore as it was before. It's still relatively tough. There's nothing to say about it except it's an incredibly hard map due to the fact that we have to face all enemies, all enemy types. Ice enemies, imps, and also humans, which is the hardest part, the humans. But anyways, we still are capable of doing this in 5 stars, as you see right there. I did it with Midnight before the nerf. It was hard to pull off. Tried to make a video earlier, couldn't do it. It was extremely hard. Today I tried it with Dobbin, and as we see, time-wise, it's relatively easy-ish. Not the easiest one, of course not, but it's still relatively easy-ish. Let's go into it. So, a couple of new things. My traps are higher, my level is higher, the confidence is higher. So it's basically 3 major factors that are playing a big role in here. We're going with... let's go with Max. I'm disappointed to see 4-star in this case. Let's take. Which skin is okay? I do like this one. First of the Guardians. I made this mistake a couple minutes ago. I had not a Guardian, not a fitting one. So there we go. I do have the Jailer now, and I also go with the Deckhand. Definitely need those 2 spots right there. Trap wise, definitely need a barricade. I don't think there are valid arguments against a barricade. Then we do have Brimstone, Tower, and Floor Spikes, needed especially for the middle lane. And also for the right lane we will use a couple of them. Basically we will use them everywhere actually. The Grinder, of course, there are a few locations where the Grinder plays a major role, as valuable in that case. A Power Generator, well, I mean, we are still... this is a really hard map. And in order to make it doable, we need kill boxes right in front of our entrances. In order to do it on 5 stars, we need kill boxes right at the entrance. So that's why we desperately need money, and this is where the Power Generator comes to play. And Ceiling Ballistas. Ceiling Ballistas are incredibly important considering we do have to face only big enemies on the right side. Also, there are not as many big enemies as an example on the left side. So that's why the Ceiling Ballista is highly important in that case. Why going for high pain tolerance? I like it. I like to not die. I like to live. That's my excuse right there. Going with an ultimate set of tools, this is extremely important, especially for the middle lane. The middle lane will have sappers, all kinds of sappers, so we need strong Brimstone in that case. Also against humans and everything that comes from the left side, we desperately need ultimate set of tools. The big guys will die relatively soonish even without ultimate set of tools due to our Ceiling Ballistas, so... yeah, and then of course, cost reduction, we need it for our primary damage traps, which are basically Brimstone, Grinder, and Ceiling Ballista, and the spikes are basically just there, but useful nonetheless. Ring of Storms. We are flooded with enemies. The Ring of Storms is an incredibly valuable trinket. Or gear piece, or whatever you might call it. Okay. Max, of course, reduced trap cost, so again, extremely valuable. We also could go with Midnight and tank enemies right at the entrance, which is also a valid option. Both heroes have a really powerful single target burst, which is required for certain bosses. We don't have Orphan, so that's a lie right there. But we do have Swifty Hooves, Orzer. The product is not that dangerous. And instead of Orphan, we do have 2b4, the son of Bianca. For a few of those heroes, we require a really strong single target burst. Basically, Ursa and the son of Bianca, 2b4. Those are the only two heroes we really need a single target burst. And of course, the burst is helpful against enemies who are just, well, who survive when they reach our Guardian. But anyways, that's about it. So, Jailer, Deckhand, with a reduced cost. There are damage traps. We also go with a power generator just because everything seems good. Let's rock. Loadout is ready. It's still hard. The map is still extremely hard. We cannot just focus on one certain enemy type. Problem always are humans. They're the biggest issue. Not the big ones, not the giants, no, the normal foot soldiers. Or rather the heavy foot soldiers. They are the biggest concern in here. They require a lot of punishment. Yeah, I like the old max. Looks pretty cool. So first off, Guardians. Either I do it now, or I'll forget it later. That's my problem. Either I do it now, or I forget it later. So, what do we need in here? There is a loadout which I personally like and love. It's not the best one. Of course, there's no the one and only best loadout. But there are a couple of few ones which work. So I do appreciate this one. We're going with 2 power generator right at the beginning. Into basically that. This is how we will continue. With a couple of grinder, that's a combination between Brim, Tower and Spikes. That's the actual plan. The power generator, they will cost us some time at the beginning. This is a slight issue. Oh, look at that. Messed up a little bit. So this is a slight issue. We will lose some time. But it's still not as an incredibly big issue as it could be. So we will make up with this time as soon as we have our kill box on the right side, which will murder the big guys. Because there are still a few waves, I believe as soon as the big guys die, they will trigger the next wave. I'm not 100% certain about that, but this is how it seems like most of the time. And with most of the time I mean for a couple unique waves. Anyways, let's rock. So we need them to activate the power generator. And there we go, then we can go with a couple of damaging traps right away. Of course, freaking crossbowmen are really bad. There we go. That seems relatively okay. There we go. And now we have a slight issue. We have to wait. We have to wait for them. Let's see if we can pull this one off. Oh, they're already shooting. And of course they do have the dwarf. There were way too many shots. There we go. Okay, yellows are done. There we go. This single target burst is so incredibly valuable on this one. So let's go with a stronger one. We'll face a couple more mercenaries. Okay, there we go. That looks relatively fine. We do have already 10,000. That looks pretty good. We have crossbows. We do have 2 more alive. There we go. They're done. Do we have some coins or something? That's weird. But we can sell those 2. We don't need them anymore. At least not as urgent as we did before. And let's start right away. 3, then into tower again, into more spikes, and I forgot about that. Need to seal up this area right there. Right here, 1 right there. 3 more in here. And we are fine. We are relatively fine. It's such a great benefit to have lightning damage. As soon as enemies die, they create an AoE field, or basically they trigger an AoE damage. This is extremely helpful, especially against sappers and everything that is small and dies in basically 1 hit. Okay, we don't lose any more time. Let's go right away. No, I kinda messed that up. Yeah, I messed that one up. Needed the brimstone in front of the gate. And then we go with Tara, then spikes, then another brimstone. It's a little bit more playground. Okay. I don't like the big bear. Okay, he is fine. The good thing is the shielders are dying relatively easy-ish. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's sell those ones. We need them as well. Actually, let's sell everything. We're not as in a dire position as we were before. Things seems relatively fine. And there we go, that seems way better. That seems something we can work with. Okay, yeah. Let's go with extra damage. Okay, need to kill the trolls. Need to kill the trolls. Easy, 8,000. So one runner is still alive. Never mind, last couple of trolls, we are basically done. Now we do have a go break, don't we? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, left side. Unfortunately, highest priority. We definitely have to take care of this side, much as possible. Downwise, it looks relatively fine. We're below the 5-minute mark. This is the position we wanna be in with. Okay, we go with Brimstone and Tar right here. Spikes. And there we go. This is good. This is what we want. Also out of money. Perfect timing. Scurvy, the Rum Runner. Done for. This is what I meant by we need this single target burst. It's so incredibly valuable. On this map more than on any other. Okay, the ceiling ballistas should take care of the rest. Now we can focus a little bit more on the left side, which already looks relatively fine-ish, I guess. Yeah, looks good. Spread damage. Spread damage is so good with Maximilian. There are no arguments against spread damage. It's an increase of basically 30%. That's incredibly good. Okay, Orza is an issue. Okay, never mind, never mind. Wasn't the assumption he wouldn't die as easily as he did. Also, the good thing is about lightning damage, we can deal with elementals way more reliable. Okay, imps are not that good. Let's go with one grinder in there, one in here. Okay, a couple of humans, not a big deal. 7 minutes, 8th wave. Looks good, that's good. So then we are going with a spike in here, I guess. That looks good. Okay. Swifty Hooves. He should take a lot of damage, but I don't think he will die. Yeah, there we go. Well, there we go. That's the power of the ceiling ballistas. Now go with some spikes. And might as well. One more ballista. We do have enough money for 2 ballistas. Let's do it. Okay, that's only a hunter coming through. Runners. Runners are fine. It's another hunter. Already done. And there we go. We don't need a break. Or do we need something in here? Actually, yes. We need more of them. A priest. The priest is coming from that side. And he is already shielding the weak. Oh god damn it. $12,000. Not enough damage if you ask me. I hate this freaking dwarf so much. Okay, that's the rat. The rat is an issue. The rat can disable our kill boxes, which is extremely disadvantageous. But there we go. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, cannot really tank the left side right now. Costs already way too much time. We do have humans, don't we? Yep, there we go, north room. And a couple demons, or imps. Let's call them demons. Archers are not an issue. Archers are not an issue. And now we have the big guys spawning. Relatively unfortunate, but it's fine. Okay, we're out of traps. That means we will most likely ignore the left side from now on, because it's basically done. We'll ignore the middle lane, and we'll focus the rest on this side. Also, it's already the final wave, look at that. So, before the nerf, it will look pretty dire. It would look really dire. You wouldn't be able to do it. But considering we do have 2 minutes left, seems a little bit healthier. So the boss is done. There we go, 2v4, no orphan in here. So it's still a wrong indicator. Wrong boss description. So Commander Tower. Let's go with lightning in there. And let's take care of everything that is on the right side. Considering there's something that survives the right side. Which tower does. That's okay though. And there we go. $2.5 million. What a time to be alive. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close for the next level. Well, anyways. This is my personal layout for Orcatraz. I hope you could learn something. I hope I could help you by 5-starring this map. Oh, look at that. 13. If the video indeed helped you and you could learn something, then consider to like it. If you didn't and the video sucked, you can dislike it. If you have any feedback or any discussions, any ideas whatsoever, and just leave a comment in that section down below. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.